Hello, how are you? Are you ready for another DIY Christmas style? Then stay tuned. We're gonna have some fun. Hey guys, I want to do another DIY, and this DIY is a hack from Hobby Lobby. All right. I'm sure that the majority of you watching this, probably in the States at least, have gone into Hobby Lobby and looked at their Christmas stuff. When I went into one aisle, I could not believe this one decoration. And I can't remember, I don't know if I took a picture of the actual hoop, but I can't remember if when I saw it, and this is all it was. This is going to take all of probably 10 minutes, tops. It was a hoop, regular embroidery hoop, just like this, just like this. All theirs was, I think it was a piece of muslin, if I remember right, I think. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ribbon that I bought from there, and I'm either going to put just these two on there, or maybe this burlap ribbon like this without the lace, because it looks a little bit more rustic without the lace. But I think I'm going to have to cut this a little bit bigger. Okay. And then on top of theirs, I'm going to have to insert a picture, but anyway. I think I'm going to go a little bit more and kind of bring it onto the side. So, do you ever look at something at the store and you think, why didn't I think of that? Why couldn't I have just thought of that? Well, that was one of those moments. Okay, I have been messing around with it, just seeing which way I like it. Alright, you don't have to even glue this in if you don't want to keep it, having to house it, pack it up, whatever, after the holidays. All you have to do is put it in and tighten it, and it'll be fine without even being glued on. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue down the pieces, but I'm not going to glue it into, you know what I mean? I'm not going to secure it with glue in any way. I'm going to keep it to where I can just take it off after the holidays. I was just kind of messing around wanting to see if I wanted this side of the burlap that has lace, but I don't. It's not rustic enough, so I think I'm going to turn it over. And like I said, the one that was in Hobby Lobby, it didn't have any of this. All it had was kind of material like this, a muslin type, and then it had the saying. It was either, I don't think it was printed on, I think it was stenciled on, I think. Anyway, you could stencil it. You could take a piece of plain material this wide, or this wide, whatever width you want it, and just stencil something on it and then put it into the hoop. You're done. But I'm going to, since my Christmas theme is going to be more farmhouse and woodsy, I'm going to use the buffalo print ribbon along with this. It's just going to tie into everything I'm doing. That's why I'm doing it. But I don't think I just want to leave it like that. So I'm going to put in this piece of burlap as well. Now, I also could just put it like that, with just the burlap and the Merry Christmas. But I just think I want the buffalo print, since, like I said before, that is going to be the theme running through my family room and kitchen this year. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure I have this even, so when it goes down it can... Take some hot glue, and I also want it to be able to be caught up with the other part of the hoop, so I can get it tight in there when I tighten it with the screw. Okay, again, you can see I'm not doing a lot. I'll put a little bit more, but because I'm not going to keep it in the hoop after the holidays, because then I can use that hoop for another DIY. I'm going to come up here a little bit more. So I hope you guys are all having a good day so far. Alright, so now that's that. And then I'm going to, and then I had to center this so you could get the Merry Christmas and the hearts. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of tack that in there. Many ideas, you guys. And I keep thinking, well, how many are you going to do? I mean, good grief. So some of the ideas I think I'll wait until next year, so I have I have more in my idea box for next Christmas. But I got quite a few for this Christmas, actually. Okay, so now you see how, okay. Alright, that's pretty centered. I'm going to bring it over to me just so I can center it, but I think you can still see what I'm doing. Okay, now I'm going to put the hoop, I'm going to tighten it. And you could also, if you wanted, you could stain the hoop if you wanted to keep it, or, you know, if you had darker colors, which I do, but I think I'm just going to leave this plain deliberately. And you can put it higher or lower, whatever, you know, whatever you like. Alright, so there's that so far. And then I'll cut this. Well, maybe I'll just, you know what I might do is I might just glue it. That's what I'm going to do. That'll help keep it adhered better too. Alright, so now what I'm thinking, actually what you could do as well with the twine, you could, and again this I think would be more if you were going to keep it up. No, I keep saying keep it up. If you were going to keep it intact and just pack it away after the holidays, you could wrap the twine all the way around, and you could just make it like a twined look if you wanted. I'm leaving mine the wood. I think what I'll do, which I should have done first, but it's no big deal, take the tag off. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to just to have some continuity with the burlap, I'll put some of the twine and I'll glue the twine onto itself. So after Christmas I can just cut the twine and it won't be on the wood. Just wanted the burlap and the twine so there was some kind of continuity here. So there it is so far. And now I'm going to take a little bit of green greenery from this. I'm going to rip it. Okay. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap. See, I was thinking about coming over to the side. which I think I might do instead. Okay, but I think I'm going to wrap this around so it has like a base. Okay, just like that. You could leave it too, depending on the kind of style you like. If you don't like much, you could, that could be it. But I want to put some more here because I think maybe it's connected to where if I do cut it, it'll all come apart. And this one is really, you know what, I'm not going to chance it. I have a feeling it's going to come apart. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll take this one, and then when I have it the way I want it, I'll come back. Okay guys, what I'm going to do to finish this off, this definitely could be left just like it is. Definitely be left like it is, but I always like to embellish, so why change now, right? So I'm going to take a couple of brown bells and I'm going to tie and I'm just gonna, I'm going right against what I said I was gonna do. I'm gonna just glue it and leave it. And if I need another hoop, I'll buy another hoop. So there's a bell. I think looks cute with it. I'm only going to do one bell. So there you go. You can add whatever you want. Okay? And I'll have pictures of this at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Okay guys, let me show you what I did with this. Once you see my Christmas home tour, you'll understand why I have it here. I don't have hardly anywhere else to put it right now. So it ended up being a good spot though. It's one of these stands that I've had for years and years that I got from, and it's wrought iron, and see the top of it, and it's a wreath holder. So I have a grapevine wreath, which I keep there with something else. But I just put the hoop and put more Christmas greenery on top and put the hoop in the middle of it. So that is where mine is going to be for Christmas this year. Just let me see it a little bit here. Okay, so there it is. I mean, you could hang it on the wall, you could prop it up on something, but this is what I chose to do with it. I will be back with another DIY, and until then, remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye. Tuned, and I'll